Hey y'all, hey, it's Galonda V, your favorite emotional awareness coach. And I have decided to embark on a new little mini series with y'all called When in Ghana. This is basically where I am going to share my thoughts, tidbits about moving here to West Africa. Okay? I am not a relocation specialist. You cannot hire me to help you. If I have some information, I'm more than happy to try and help you. But this is not my ministry. But I was speaking to a young lady, one of my heartfelt young women that I have a connection to, and she was asking me some questions about moving and some thoughts. And so I said, hey, why not create a video? So here it is, and here we go. All right, so in this video, I want to go over a couple of things: what to bring, what not to bring, and how to think about things once you get here, okay? So what do you bring? I suggest that you bring lightweight fabric clothes, okay? And even though this is jumping ahead, not too many of them. It's hot here in Ghana. It's one of the reasons why I chose to move here, okay? I like it hot. It's a good thing. If you don't like hot weather, then this is probably not the place for you. In addition to lightweight clothing, I would say bring your basics, your solid color things, because it is colorful in a fantastic, most wonderful way here in Ghana. All right. So finding colorful pieces is not going to be a problem. But you might consider bringing, basic, solid color items that are lightweight fabric, okay, to mix and match. Let's see, what else did I put? Quality footwear. Now, this might not apply to everybody. I am a walker. I do take Uber sometime depending on where I am in the country, but where I live in Cape Coast, it's a lot of walking going on. So quality footwear is key. I swear by my Tevas, they are my favorite set of footwear. But basically everybody here wears like flip-flops and what do you call those things? Everybody wears them. The nurses wear them. I can't think of the name. It's just gone for me. Forgive me. It'll come to me. Maybe I'll put it in the comments. But the shoes that everybody don't like, but they're super comfortable. I never forgot the name of them. People wear those. But if you are a person who doesn't mind getting around by walking, you need quality footwear. Let's see, electronics. Make sure you bring voltage adapters, okay? This means where you can plug into the plugs here as opposed to coming from the US, which is all I can speak from because that's where I live. You need to have voltage adapters. Amazon has good quality ones. Be able to plug in 3-prong as well as 2-prong, and USB-A, which is the wide adapter, and USB-C, which is like the oval adapter. I would suggest that you have no less than 3 of these if you are moving to the continent. I operate typically with at least 2, but I would say no less than 3 is a good idea. I would also say bring any over-the-counter cold medicine or stuff that you would like. Not that I've really seen anybody here with a cold, but like I use Halls. It's just one of the things I use for when I'm kind of stuffy or sore or whatever. I haven't seen those at all here, but I brought some with me, so it's a thought to bring. Another thing is to bring something that can help with any digestive issues you have. The water is very different here. The food is very different. So as you are adjusting to this new way of eating and consuming here, you might have some digestive issues. So you might want to bring things that are related to gastrointestinal distress and things of that nature. I personally have not found that to be an issue, and I'm more holistic in my approach, so I just drink tea basically for anything that I might experience. Mosquito repellent and or malaria medication. I took malaria medication the first time that I came. I am not taking it this time. However, I am using more holistic means. I'm not going to give you advice, and I'm not even going to tell you what I did because I don't want you telling, saying folks, well, Galanta said no. If you're unsure, get you some malaria medication and just do that. If you want to go by holistic means, you can talk to me offline possibly, talk to other people who've been to Ghana, but you need some kind of mosquito repellent as well, because during the rainy season, and sometimes not otherwise, the mosquitoes be out. Especially if you want something that is DEET free and more natural, you need to bring it with you. They probably have that stuff here, but I haven't looked in the stores because I have my own methods, but I'm just trying to advise people of what you might need to bring. And then a quality crossbody bag or shoulder bag, fanny pack, however you want to call it, so that you can be hands-free when you're moving around. Of course, when you get here, you can buy bags as well, but finding something that you already like before you get here is probably key. Okay, so those are the things that I think you should consider to bring. Now I want to talk about what you should absolutely not bring, and that is heavy clothing of any sort. Now, depending on where you are, you might walk around and see people in some heavy clothing. That's because they live here. They've been here. They are accustomed to the heat and can manage and regulate their body temperatures in that way. You probably cannot. So don't bring no heavy clothing. Just don't even waste the weight of your suitcase with that, okay? And don't bring too much clothing because you're probably only going to be wearing a couple things because it's hot. And once you get here, you're probably going to buy stuff, right? I've bought several things since I've been, this dress I got on, I bought since I got here. So, like I said, bring some basics things, but don't bring a lot of things. If you have a specific events like dress up kind of things, sure, bring that. But on the everyday regular, don't bring no whole bunch of clothes, y'all. Just some basic stuff, and then you can buy whatever else you need when you get here. Let's see. Oh, non-essential electronics. So I had purchased a steamer for your clothes, right? Because I prefer that to ironing. And I used it some, did I use it here in Ghana? I'm not sure. But I attempted to use it while I was in Morocco as well. And it worked at first, and then after that it hasn't worked. So even with the voltage converters, your non-essential electronics just might go kaput after a minute. Just don't buy it to bring. Just wait till you get here. If you insist on buying something that is electronic, make sure it can be USB power or charged. That's the only way you can pretty much guarantee that it's going to work when you get here. Let's see what else. Don't bring too many toiletries. They got toothpaste, they got soap, they got shampoo. Unless, you have very sensitive skin of some sort and you have to have really special products, don't bring no whole bunch of toiletries. That stuff, body wash, hand wash, all that stuff is here. And what else? Oh, and this was a problem for me. Don't bring a lot of books. Now, I didn't bring a lot of books, I already knew, but they're heavy. And until you decide where you're going to be, it doesn't make much sense to bring a lot of books. I have a Kindle, so I read a lot of things on my Kindle and on my phone. And that's how I compensate in the meantime until I bring more of my books here. I do miss them because I have books that are not available electronically. But don't be bringing a lot of books. Unless they are essential to what you're going to be doing or what you're studying, like in the immediate 90 days from when you get here. Don't bring it, okay? And next, I want to talk about your mindset, okay? And this is really, 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 really important. The number one thing as part of mindset and how you operate here is patience. This is not the US. People do not move quickly, and nobody has the expectation of people moving quickly. There is even not an expectation that things are always going to be timely, okay, here. So you have to have a lot of patience and a lot of flexibility. So if you're one of those crack the whip people, really specific on getting on time, this might not be the place for you, okay? But you got to have a lot of patience. You got to have a lot of flexibility. You have to be open to new experiences. If you don't want to try new food, why are you moving? If you're not interested in understanding how people do things that might be different from you, why are you coming? Just don't. You got to be open to new experiences, to new things. Does this mean you got to do everything? Absolutely not. However, you need to be open to new experiences. And you have to have a willingness to learn the customs. For example, you only hand things to people with your right hand here. Okay? They are taught here to hygienically clean themselves with their left hand. So it is considered offensive, okay, to hand people things with your left hand. You hand things to people with your right hand, okay? That's one of the customs here. People greet each other here. It's a custom. If you don't want to talk to nobody, then this might not be the place for you. I realize I've said that a couple times now, but I want to be clear that you need to be open to the customs the way they are and learning them and adhering to the customs. If you have a problem with personal space, either you're going to have the funds to have private drivers or single Ubers, or you're going to learn how to deal with people in personal space. Okay? So these are just, a couple of off the top things from my first, I guess, full month here with a little stint in Morocco in the middle there, about coming to Ghana. Again, I am no relocation expert. However, if you have questions, I'll try to answer them. If I don't know, I'll find somebody who does. This is Galanda B. And this is my new little mini-series, Living in Ghana, Moving to Ghana. I don't know what it's going to be called, but I'm just going to do some videos when I have thoughts on my experience in Ghana. How about that? All right, y'all. Until the next time. Toodles.